There are things men say that might seem harmless or innocent, but to a woman, they can trigger emotions she can't even explain. She doesn't sit there analyzing it. She just feels it deeply. And once those feelings start, she can't turn them off. A woman's attraction doesn't always follow logic or reason. It comes from a deeper place within her, a natural response that ignores rules, labels, or what society expects. This is why a woman can have a husband, a family, and a stable life, but still feel drawn to another man. It's not a choice, it's an instinctive emotional reaction that occurs long before she even realizes it. When those feelings overpower her logic, many men either ruin the moment or unknowingly trigger her desire without even realizing it. Some men think they can gain attraction by talking too much, trying too hard, or seeking approval. Others, out of fear or shyness, hold back so much that they fade from her emotional radar. The real key is understanding how her inner world works and knowing how to spark her desire without chasing her, begging, or asking for anything. In this video, I'll share 5 specific phrases that trigger attraction, even in women who are already in relationships, because these phrases don't challenge her logical mind. They speak directly to her emotions and instincts. These small lines position you as a man who feels complete on his own, someone who doesn't need anything, a man who triggers a response just by being himself. At the end, I'll give you a 6th phrase that deepens mental attraction, and I'll explain how to use it with maturity and clarity so you don't create unnecessary complications. If this is your first time here, welcome. In this video, we talk about dating, attraction, and understanding the emotional signals that truly matter in connections between men and women. Our focus is on mindset, emotional awareness, energy, and real-life behavior, not on shallow tricks or manipulation. Stay until the end because the final message will help you understand not only how attraction begins, but also how to stay emotionally grounded and balanced when those feelings arise. Most men try to understand women with pure logic, as though every choice she makes comes from careful thought. But attraction in women doesn't come mainly from thought. It comes from emotions, instincts, chemistry senses, and how she feels in the moment. It's not something she calculates, it's something she experiences. She might say she wants a calm, stable man, but often she's drawn to the man who surprises her, challenges her, or makes her feel alive in a way she can't explain. Attraction starts with emotion movement and the feeling of being mentally and emotionally awakened, not just logic. This brings up an important question many men wonder about. How can a woman in a committed relationship feel drawn to someone else? Let's be honest about this. Understanding this truth is essential to everything that follows. Many men are afraid to admit it, but a woman can feel a strong attraction to another man, even if she loves her partner. This isn't about betrayal, it's about emotional excitement. The affection she has at home doesn't remove her desire, it gives her stability. But when everything becomes routine, when she stops feeling surprised or stimulated, a deeper part of her starts seeking that spark. If you show up with a different energy, confidence, humor, mystery, and that calm masculine presence, you can reignite feelings she hasn't felt in a while. It's not about disloyalty, it's simply a natural emotional reaction. A woman connects attraction to feelings and new experiences. When you show her you're grounded and not desperate for her attention, it creates a magnetic pull. Attraction doesn't follow logic or depend on her relationship status. She might have a partner, but if you create a strong emotional contrast, her mind will be confused, and her body will react before she can control it. Attraction is not a conscious decision. It's a natural response to something her current environment doesn't provide. That's why it doesn't matter if your interaction is small, a brief conversation, a subtle look, a quiet smile, or even a single well-timed phrase. When your presence carries stable, controlled masculine energy, she perceives it as something rare. In that moment, she starts seeing you differently, not just as another person, but as someone who stirs something inside her. This doesn't mean you're causing problems in her life. It means you understand that desire shifts based on her emotional environment. If you offer something her partner doesn't, a sense of calm strength, independence, and confidence, you awaken a contrast within her, and contrast is the root of attraction. When she feels that contrast, she might get confused, telling herself it's just friendship, or she simply enjoys talking to you, but deep down she feels something more. A part of her instinctively responds to being desired by a man who doesn't need her. That's the key, being the man who doesn't chase or demand but simply enjoys the connection. A mature man doesn't act from impulse or ego. He knows the difference between sparking desire and breaking a commitment. He understands how to reflect the desire she secretly feels without acting on it. This self-control is what makes him magnetic and respectable at the same time. Understanding this gives you power but also responsibility. The power to awaken feelings no one else can, and the responsibility to use that power wisely. The real challenge is not getting her to act on those feelings. It's staying emotionally centered. This is what separates the truly attractive man from someone who loses control. One stays aware of the situation, while the other falls into it. From this understanding, we arrive at the first phrase, I'm not trying to change your mind about anything, I just want to understand you. This line shifts the entire dynamic. She feels safe because you're not trying to convince, manipulate, or impress her. Instead, you're showing her respect and emotional freedom. It creates immediate trust because you're not dependent on her reaction. You're showing that you don't need her approval. You're simply interested in understanding her. When a man can make a woman feel seen and understood without judgment, he becomes emotionally valuable. Imagine she's talking about something stressful in her life, and instead of interrupting or offering advice, you simply listen. After she finishes, you look at her and say calmly, I'm not trying to change your mind about anything, I just want to understand you. She feels instantly relaxed and supported. For a woman, that feeling is incredibly attractive. The tone matters: calm, steady, warm, not dramatic or needy. This creates emotional space and allows her natural feminine energy to flow where desire is born. A man who offers strength without pressure and attention without need becomes unforgettable to her. Men who understand this don't need to talk much. Their energy does the work for them. Their silence is meaningful. Their presence is enough. Even a woman in a committed relationship begins to feel something she can't easily ignore. When a woman feels emotionally understood by a man who doesn't demand anything in return, attraction naturally grows. Now, if you want to see more insights like this, don't forget to subscribe, hit like, and comment with your name and location. I read every single comment because each one represents a real person on their journey to becoming a better man. If you have something to share, go ahead. Your wisdom might just be the guidance another man needs today. Let's dive back in because the right words don't just soften her guard, they awaken a deeper desire. The next phrase is one that works like a compliment wrapped in emotional impact. I like the way you think, I didn't expect that. This phrase works because it shows you value her intellect and perspective, not just her appearance. It makes her feel special in a way few men do. And when you tell her, I didn't expect that you introduce mystery, you're telling her she surprised you, which opens her curiosity and pulls her closer. Stay with me because I'm going to share more phrases that will help you spark attraction in the most natural way possible. And remember, it's not about memorizing lines. It's about embodying the energy and confidence that make them meaningful.